Hello and welcome to day 23 of the 1000 Days of No Code Challenge. In the last video, we explored how do we create pages and how do we send data from one page to another, and we also saw that the details were displaying on the page. It's also very important for us to allow our users to edit their personal information. I know the name might not change, but maybe they have misspelled it, or sometimes you want to change the name on social platforms. Whatever the reason might be, let's understand this from the point of understanding how to allow our users to change the details they have already added to the platform. Let's dive in. We want to allow users to be able to edit, right? And if we go to Twitter, and if we go to our profile page, then we have edit profile icon here. So let's add something similar. I'll add a button over here, which will be edit profile. We have padding of 12 and 12. I'll make it as 6 and 6. Let's make the roundness to 20. Background color could be white. We want to have border, and the text color could be black. Something like what we have here. Let's see how this looks on the front end. So when we hover, it's showing some purple color. Let's change that. Once we remove the style, you can see on the conditional, we already have this button is hovered. And I'll make this as EB. Yeah, so when you hover on this button, you can see slight grayish color. Now before we go to edit, let's bring this a bit closer and select all of this. Right click and say group elements in column container. Go to layout, apply gap spacing between elements, and let's say 15. Okay, now this is called group data. Let's create one more group, which can be edit. Now in this, I'm going to have input elements. This can be the name. Initial content can be parent page user's name. We'll add one more, and this could be phone number. Parent groups. Sorry, this was current page user's name. Likewise, current page user's phone number. And we could also do it for date of birth. Search for date and bring that element in. Okay, so initial content can be current page users DOB. Now again, here as well, let's add 15, and you can change the width of all the 3 to 250, so it looks neat. Likewise, we can change the height to 45, 45, and 45. By default, you can hide this. Okay, that is, this element is visible on page load. You can uncheck this. Okay, let's see this. I have not sent the details to this page, and that's why it is showing some dummy details. Let's go back to tweet and click on profile. Now it comes to this page. You can see these details, but we are not able to see the edit options. So what we will do is, when we click on edit profile, let's go to add workflow, and then we want to hide an element, and that is group data, while we want to show an element, that is group edit. Let's see if this works. I click on edit profile and you can see that those got hidden and these are being shown. Now, will this update if I directly add something? Nope, because we have not added the workflow for that. So let's go over here and add a button within this, right? I have to increase this one more. And now let me make this as save. And just to make it look nicer, I'll give the same thing, 250 and 45. Now let's add the workflow for this button. And that would be make changes to thing. And the thing is current page user. Now let's add DOB equals to date time picker ace value. Let's add name, which is input names value. Let's update phone number, which is input phone numbers value. And not just that, once this is updated, we would also want to reset this, that is hide an element, which is group edit, and show an element, which is group data. Let's see if this works. I'm refreshing it. It comes back to the main view. I'll click on edit profile. It takes me here. And let's say I would change this to Ritesh N Hegde. And let me change this to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 0. And let's change this to December 7th, 2012. Let me click on save. And you see that the name has got changed. The phone number has got changed. Okay, email ID was added. So let's add the date of birth as well over here. And let me just expand this a bit more so that we can include this one. And this is DOB. Okay, format as, let's say, this way. Let's see if the date of birth has also been updated. So you can see it is December 7th, 2012. We've learned how to allow users to update their profile information. Now you might ask me, we didn't do it for email ID. That's because email ID is one of the credentials in Bubble. And they have a different way how you can update the email ID, which we will probably cover in some upcoming session. Now, whatever we learned today could be implemented anywhere. If you want to allow users to be able to edit the tweet that they've already added, we can use it there. If you want users to be able to edit the comment, you could use the same logic. So the editing of personal information that we learned today could be used in updating anything in the app. I hope this was helpful. Very important feature that any application would need. In the next video, let's explore about updating our profile image and the cover image. I hope you are ready to explore more. See you in the next one.